You Leos, you have the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, very much so, a lot of you Leos have you've finally finished dealing with a group of idiots that basically thought that they were doing something smart. Very overconfident people that had an inflated sense of self that you were, like I said, you were talking to that you're not anymore. You've made the decision, the Wheel of Fortune. You've made the decision that you're no longer going to waste your time talking to them. It is what it is. You're not going to spend your time talking to them anymore. You're going to completely erase them from your attention, right? The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups is about, because for them, the Seven of Swords is like you won't even allow them to come back into your life. The Seven of Swords is about that boundary of they won't even get a chance. They won't even get a chance. What they'll do is they'll try to step on out into, or to get into your mind, and it's not going to work because you're putting up not a wall, but you're putting up a defense, right? And the thing is that the Nine of Cups is about, they're going to still try because they're trying to get your attention again, but it's the same weirdos from before, right? But it's kind of sad that someone is that off their rocker. But all this does is go to show you Leos that what you would have got if you would have got with them, it would have been worse, because at least you've actually got out. If you were somebody that didn't know what you were doing and you got into a relationship with them, can you imagine how terrible things would be? So now the Four of Swords is about you, them kind of, I don't know, kind of like preying on it or asking it, trying to, I don't know, like them trying to like wish upon a star that you would come back, right? Trying to, like, please let you come back type stuff. And the thing is that the Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant is, you also have the Death card here too. Like, you Leos are just not going back. You're just not. You're not going back to someone that would dare do that to you, where you're trying to get to know them and they're giving you the cold shoulder and freezing you out. And you tried with them before and they're just giving you the cold shoulder and freezing you out. They've had their chance. What exactly do they expect to happen? I know what they expected to happen. They expect you to chase up after them, to sniff up behind them, and it didn't work, right? And so, the Eight of Pentacles, you're handling your priorities. You're doing what it is that you need to do. The Death card in the World is about how, and the Death card represents you not going back. Because the Death card is about ending old traditions or old, tired, worn out modalities or traditions or cultures. Or what is a culture? A culture is how we do things. So it's a way of moving. So when they say cultures, right, like culture, like different cultures, they mean like how people in this particular area chooses to serve their food, do this, do that. That's what a culture is, like a code of conduct, i.e. a tradition. That's what a culture is, or a tradition is, right? So the thing is that the Death card represents you Leos are shaking up that tradition, that culture, that code of conduct. Traditionally, how they are accustomed to is those people that you were talking to, that you've now erased them from your existence. You don't care about them. You don't look at them. You're not giving those weird people that you were talking to that play games and, you really like them, apparently, and they had their chance. But what they didn't know about you is you had that pride. You had that Saiyan pride, right? You know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball Z, you had that Saiyan pride. And that it was only a matter of time until you became Super Saiyans. And they wasted your time. And that's when you became a Super Saiyan. So now you're off right? You know you have the ability to transform in the sense of you are a Super Saiyan now. You have that power activated innately in you. So now it's like if somebody plays that type of stuff with you, you'll just botch them out of your existence and move forward and talk to brand new people. And it's going to be very interesting for you Leos in your experience, the world experiences. It's going to be very interesting for you Leos as you experience moving forward. It's going to, the kind of reactions that you will get when you Leos actually move forward from people that would otherwise be trying to waste your time, and then it doesn't work. It's going to be very it's going to be very funny, to say the least. Let's clarify the world. You have the devil, the Six of Cups, King of Swords, the world. The devil, the Six of Cups, what's going to happen is they're going to try to get back in a relationship with you, or get not in a relationship. That's too strong, because a lot of you Leos didn't make it that far, but they're going to try to get back in your good graces, try to get you to trust them again, just so that they can say, oh, I'm up on a scoreboard, it's over. But you Leos are not going to let them back in, because you're not there, because you're not attached to them, because you don't care about letting them back in. It's a dub for them. They're dubbed. You don't want anything to do with them, and you're not going to participate with them. They don't exist to you anymore. The King of Swords and the Hermit is about, they can't see that though. They know what it is, but they don't want to see the writing on the wall. They don't want to see it for what it is. That is a shadow at the end of the day. And that they had that opportunity and they blew it because of their disingenuity, the games that they played. Do you know how much people lie to themselves on a daily basis? Instead of somebody leading with their heart, which is what Leo rules over. And that's how it is that you actually attain that kind of ultimate power. And what I mean by that is the idea that you move forward and you get what you want is first and foremost by connecting the heart. The heart tells you what it is that you want. See, the heart represents where the power comes from, and the mind represents the direction to give power, the heart, purpose, to where you actually meet the goals or the milestones of what it is that you're looking for. But the heart tells you what you want. You understand what I'm saying? That's Leo. And the thing is that a lot of people lie to themselves on a daily basis. This is why Tahuti or Jehuti or Thoth, as people will call him, or Thoth, as some people will call him, weighs your heart in the Egyptian thing, right? Ironically, weighs your heart against a feather, because it's supposed to represent, are you telling yourself the truth, or are you disingenuous and trying to tell that lie to other people and have other people agree with it and tell them, you know what I mean, that they're right for the sake of making them feel better. And instead of those people having direct communication with you, enough for them to put themselves out there, goes right back into everybody shooting their shot from an honest perspective. Instead of them telling you Leos, I like you, I want to get to know you, I want to see if this thing can work out, I want to see what will they do. No, I don't know if you feel that way, so I want to see, I want to have you tripped up and see if you feel that way about me first before I go ahead and have you thinking, and before I go ahead and tell you that I'm interested in you too. But while you doing all of that, it was just making the situation more and more and more confusing. And confusion is not how a person builds relationships, Leo. Love and truth is how you build it up. Lying is to destroy, but telling the truth is to build So how did a person think that they were going to play these games with you and it was going to work out? I don't know. But comment on the video. Let me know what it is that you think. Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. Hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.